Read the James Hardie Modern Homes Forecast 2026 and build your modern life.
One of the best things about being so involved with building and designing your own home is that feeling of achievement. It always felt like I was working at someone else's house, because sometimes you'd look around and you're like, wow, I can't believe we've actually done this and this is ours. And that feeling of achievement is immense. And you get that every time you walk through the door. I'm Garth Elliot, the founder of ZETR, and this is our home, White Rock. The house is located in Avalon Beach, halfway between Avalon and Whale Beach. It's a very laid-back sort of lifestyle in this part of Sydney. It's very much coastally focused, early mornings, very green, and we spend most of our time on the water in the ocean, and we wanted the house to reflect that sort of lifestyle. When we originally bought the house, we loved the space. It's a huge block, it's over 1,000 square metres. We lived in it for a really long time, so it gave us a bit of an understanding of, I suppose, what we wanted to do and what we needed as a large family. We loved how much greenery there was and the views and the outlooks. And I suppose that gave us something to really build on when we were looking to undertake a rebuild of the house.
I'm Chloe Matters, the founder of Matters and Made, and we were the designers on White Rock. I met Garth on a job site 13 years ago, and we quickly became friends. I would consider them my best friends. I'm the godparents to their kids, they're the godparents to my kids, so we know each other pretty well. Having spent so much time with the family and being so enmeshed with the original space, it did really give me a better understanding of how I wanted to push the boundaries of this space. It was about creating something that felt exciting and full of abundance and energy, but also really grounding and calming, that was functional for a family to live in all the time.
For the original design brief, I really didn't know exactly what I wanted, which made Chloe's life very hard. I think coming from a construction background and also coming from a design background, you have so many ideas that it's really hard to focus on one particular concept for your project. So having Chloe's experience was really crucial to, I suppose, try and decipher what I was thinking. Chloe has a very good eye for keeping things balanced in a way.
As you walk through the front door, it's framed with a beautiful rock and a tree, which sort of connects your space to the outdoor areas. You have a swimming pool outdoor terrace that flows into a living room, that flows into a dining room, and then the kitchen. Then you have your powder room, which is nice and moody. Then going upstairs, you have all your bedroom levels. So you've got your bathroom, kids' rooms, and master suite.
So one of the things we wanted to retain for the rear of the house was the connection to the existing gardens. To achieve that, we essentially left the bottom level of the garden, which worked out to be the same RL height as the kitchen bench. I suppose it almost feels like you're sitting in, like a big sunken lounge room in a way. To have the back of the house open and then having, the kids kind of playing right there is super cool.
We use a lot of stones, mix stones together, mix metals together, and interesting tiles. And then we really tried to counterbalance that and ground the space with timbers, lime wash paints, and leathers to sort of soften and bring a sort of earthy tone to the space. When we were designing the floor plan for this space, we had a empty space in the middle of the zone, which was perfectly framed by all of our doors. And I thought, this is going to be the best space for a big boulder and a tree. Garth and Alyssa were not so keen on the idea, and this is somewhere where I probably pushed them out of their comfort zone. I was like, look guys, I'm plumbing for it. If you decide you want it, we can work with it then. And as soon as the space opened up, they realised the rock was going to be the feature.
We've got around a 12-seat dining table which is set into the banquette seating. I designed the table, which is made up of a stainless steel kind of decorative chassis with a random overlay finish, 2 acrylic tubes which support the chassis, and then a walnut and Ceppo Rosa marble top, which is done in segments. It's a really unique piece, and I'd probably never do one again. It took so much time to build, so much time to put together. A challenging piece to make, but definitely one of the show pieces of the house.
So the feeling that we want people to feel when they walk into this space is that it is a connected sanctuary, full of abundance, full of joy, full of memories and laughter.
Jean, what's your favourite part?
What about the table?
You like the table, do you, Jean? Yeah, oh good. Do you know Dad made that? Yeah, is that why you like it? Yeah, cool.
The James Hardie Modern Homes Forecast for 2026 reveals a new era of creative expression in Australian homes. Discover the lifestyle themes that are driving contemporary home design and see the 8 distinctive home styles shaping the future of modern living. Read the James Hardie Modern Homes Forecast 2026 and build your modern life. It's possible with James Hardie.